Would you like to sleep with us?
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Marathon!
And happy 4th of July if you celebrate.
How important is REM?
Today, I'd say they've made their mark, but let's face it, it's not 1983.
I'm talking about rapid eye movement, the stage of
Oh.
sleep where you dream the most.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's very important. If I don't get enough sleep, it's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh! Well, the intention of this marathon is to comfort you during your deepest stages of REM with episodes. Episodes. Where are my episodes at?
Here we are.
Episodes hand-selected to be a sleep companion you can always come back to.
Yeah, because we have heard that many mythical beasts, it's not that the show puts them to sleep, it's just that they like to have it on while they're sleeping.
Well, that's what you choose to believe.
Yes, it is. So we're gonna give you a marathon.
And I don't know how healthy that is. Let's just be honest. I don't know how healthy it is to have a
A
screen
lot of
on.
people fall asleep to sounds from a screen.
Some people need it.
And we're not judging you.
We're giving you what you need.
It seems like we're judging you, but we're giving you this marathon.
Giving you more of it.
Of the coziest, snooziest, and altogether most trance-inducing episodes of Good Mythical Morning to carry you off into dreamland.
Yes.
No judgment.
This episode, the first one we'll watch, is Ranking Weird Sleeping Habits. It's from June 10th, 2022.
Today we learn about your most intimate sleeping habits.
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
One of the things that I am sincerely really grateful for about myself is that I rarely, if ever, have trouble falling asleep.
Yes, and that makes me jealous and angry and of course keeps me up all night.
Ironic.
Along with it being too hot or my wife making a weird sound like, sometimes like that, like, shit.
In the middle of the night?
You never know what's gonna
As
come out
she's
of that
falling
woman's
asleep?
mouth. That beautiful mouth. Or I can't stop thinking about the time a waiter said, enjoy your dinner, and I responded with, you too.
Oh yeah, okay. You can get in your own head right before you're falling asleep. But everybody pretty much has some kind of special habit to help them get into sleepy land. And today we're gonna find out which might be the most common or uncommon. According to you, it's time for We All Do Strange Things to Fall Asleep. Like, do you hug your two dogs and then quietly weep? I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's how this game
it's
works.
great.
We surveyed mythical beasts about some of the things people need or need to do in order to fall asleep, and you voted based on what you actually do when it's time to go nighty-night. So this gave us a ranking of the most common bedtime habits.
So now we're gonna see if we can put them in the right ranked order, and you get to find out how weird you are in the way that you fall asleep. We're gonna be working together to place it on the board of sleeping habits based on how you voted. Number 10 being the least common with the least votes, and number 1 being the one that got the most votes, meaning it's the most common pre-sleep routine.
That's usually how most common works. And Chase, our brainy research assistant, has already put 3 spots up there on the board, locked them into place. Thank you, Chase.
Number 9, must have back against wall.
You start sleeping standing up? I think it means like you're sleeping on your side, but you're
facing
the wall. You're facing the
anybody
room.
who can come in.
Yeah.
Number 7, must have legs crossed.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't cross my legs. I cross my feet.
You might get testicular torsion.
Oh, don't ever say that. Number 5, must have TV on.
Ooh, that's bad. You don't want that blue light in your sleep.
And the sound.
Yes.
My mama does that. All right, if we get 7 out of 10 of these correct, we're gonna get tucked in for a good night's sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see our first intimate sleeping habit.
Oh, this is retro. How to fall asleep.
Oh my.
After a long day of switchboard switching and factory things, this lovely couple is ready to get some much-needed shut-eye. But oh no, it's far too warm. You can't possibly fall asleep unless you see your own breath. Let's turn down the thermostat.
Oh, Christy does it.
There, is it that better?
Every night. course, we don't sleep in separate beds.
Yeah.
That's not all the time. Yeah.
That happens as you get older. Okay.
My grandparents slept in separate beds.
Now,
In the same room. What?
I want to watch that sitcom.
yeah, I'm very interested in this couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of great dialogue though.
This is super common. And I'm not just saying that because I do it, because I've just found that if it's cold,
Yeah.
First of all, I've woken up many times, and the reason that I woke up was it was
Sweaty.
too hot. And actually, research shows that you need to have it down at like in the low 60s to get a good night's sleep.
I love for it to be cold and then to be under all those covers, man. This could be number 1.
But would they start with number 1? Would they do that?
No,
to
they
us?
wouldn't do that to us. Maybe it's number 3.
Number 3 is what I was feeling.
All right, we're gonna put it at number 3 for now. We can switch it later, of course. All right, let's see the next one.
You've been wearing clothes all day in the factory doing factory things. You don't want to be weighed down with buttons and sleeves. Bedtime is a time to let loose.
Oh God.
Very loose. Now, doesn't that feel like freedom?
Too much eye contact, Chris.
Yeah, Fancher.
Like-
you really sunk into it. Just one too many sinks.
Oh, David Hill was out on this day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want his eye contact either, though.
I
No
know.
offense, Chris.
Now I know you have specific feelings about this because I will fall asleep
Fully nude.
It depends on what the pre-bedtime activities are. So depending on how that went, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep, and then I won't.
Sometimes you just find yourself asleep.
Yeah, right. And so this is probably, how often, how many nights out of the week? I don't know. This is probably 6 nights out of the week for me. No, I would just say that this isn't uncommon for me.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I gotta
put on your t-shirt.
I gotta put on the clothes.
You have to put on a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
It's a t-shirt, and what's on the bottom?
Boxers.
And what, you got socks?
No socks.
And a little
Fully nude, man.
little hat?
When my
Wear a little hat?
When my skin is, I don't wear a hat.
Little
when
hairnet?
my skin is against skin, like when my legs are, when the crotch part of my legs is against each other.
the thighs, they call that.
Yeah, then it might get a little.
What's the crotch part of my legs again?
Might get a little damp, you know? Or the arm against the side, like all of this, like skin on skin stuff.
I would think that most people need to have something on.
Let's put this at 10.
All the way at 10? I was thinking maybe 8, but
Let's go 8. 8. I agree with that.
There's got to be something that's.
I've tried it, but I just keep waking up and like my body's telling me to wake up and put on clothes.
You tried it?
I've tried it. I mean, it's like it sounds.
You like tonight's the night.
Anything nude, I like the idea of it. Anything.
Well, I could think of some things like
Let's see, like weed eating.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't want to cut the grass nude.
All right, let's see another one.
This lady also enjoys sleeping fine and free of garments.
What the?
Except, of course, for one small detail. She keeps on her socks and never exposes her surprisingly large but very ladylike feet. Keep those big kahunas covered, lady.
Wow.
Emily got naked too.
Yep. Must be nude with
Emily and
socks
Chris
on.
getting naked.
So this is very
Good
specific.
mythical morning.
This has got to be less common than someone who's fully nude, because you're saying, I thought that socks on might be one,
Yeah. Yeah.
like in addition to whatever you've got on. But if you have to be nude, except your socks,
That's wild, man.
this has got to be number 10.
Do you ever sleep with your socks just in general on? Me neither.
No.
How do you go about it, Chase? What's your? Are you ever nude?
No, I typically just do like boxer shorts or like sleep shorts.
You're only nude in our office
Correct.
for
yeah,
photo ops.
For photo ops or just like, to go and think, meditate.
Right. Naked
just
thinking.
be. Yeah.
So we have to put this below fully nude, which makes it has to be number 10.
We're saying that this is the least common one. So as these
but
next
we might
ones
move,
come
we're
out.
gonna move those up as a unit. Just don't forget that.
Yeah.
I won't.
Nude with socks on, less common than fully nude.
Write that down.
So what's gonna happen next with this couple? Are they
I
ever
don't
gonna
know.
go to sleep?
I am intrigued.
Not everyone has to cover up their big, giant lady feet. This gentleman likes hanging his little piggies outside the covers in the open air. Breezy.
This is insane.
No, it's not. I do this.
Really?
I'll throw out a foot. I'll throw out a leg.
I'm more likely to want to put socks on than I am to expose my feet. There's something about the feet being
The monsters are
well,
gonna get
especially
ya.
if you've got it to be too cold. I'd much rather like expose pull down the covers a little bit and let the pecs come out or something, like let part of
The sardine can?
Yeah, right. You peel from the top, not from the bottom.
I'm on the left side of the bed. I'll throw my left leg out to cool off. Because I like the covers here, but that upper thigh juice, you gotta let that cool off.
But that's not a foot, that's a whole leg.
Okay, you're right.
But it seems like it might be more common than
Feet
being
get
nude
hot.
with socks on.
Feet get hot. This is common. 4. I'm saying 4.
Okay, I'm staying out of this one. Seems nuts to me.
Let's see some more of this.
You may be a factory man, but you're never too old to enjoy being swaddled like a baby. Wrap yourself up like a caterpillar mummy baby, my good man. Isn't that a little too tight? Ah, it's so nice to be snug as a bug in a bed.
So a burrito roll?
A tight roll.
Like a mummy.
Thing?
Must be wrapped in sheets like a mummy.
I mean, you can't do that with the partner in the bed with you unless you have your own covers.
I've thought about the separate covers thing.
Same bed, separate covers.
Because I have a technique for when
Slippery slope.
I've told my wife about this. I'm like, baby, here's what I do and she got so mad at me when I explained this. I said, when I roll over,
Yeah.
I specifically lift the covers and then roll so it doesn't pull. And she looks at me and she's like, because she rolls.
You're basically giving her a note, backhanded.
A sleeping note. She'll roll and just pull me over and wake me up,
And it's like she's trying to take you with her.
What?
That's the noise she makes.
When she. Yeah. I usually make that noise when she does that.
I don't think it's that common.
I think we're
it's
so wrong about so many of these. I think when it's revealed, all of ours are going to be wrong. The ones that we put up here.
Throw it at 6.
Got to put it at 6. It can't
What do
be
you
more
think about
common
that?
than cold.
It's okay. When I can't sleep, I watch Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
Yep. That'll put you straight to sleep.
That's pertinent. Thanks for adding that. That was pertinent. Before we go to the next thing, we do want to add one more thing that's almost as pertinent.
Yes.
You've been waiting for the day, and this is the day. Tickets for Mythicon are on sale now.
Yes.
Including the Mega Beast and Super Mega Beast package. And those sound amazing, but they are amazing.
Yes, they also are amazing. Listen, and Mythicon is amazing. It is an entire weekend of mythicality with us in the flesh. We're bringing along the mythical crew as well.
It's a convention.
It's a convention. That's what con stands for. We're taking over a ranch outside Austin, Texas on Halloween weekend. It's going to be wild. Everything you need to know is at mythicontickets.com, but do not wait because tickets are limited, okay?
Do not wait. Go to mythicontickets.com to make your purchase right now. All right, let's see the next one.
Just because you're winding down to bed doesn't mean you should let your guard down. Sleep soundly, knowing you're ready for anything because you are facing the door. Look out, intruders, bears, and ghosts. Nothing can get past this little lady.
Okay,
Sleeping with a bat.
So this is in addition to or separate from having your back against the wall. In my previous house, in the bedroom, my bed, because the bedroom was pretty small and the bed was pretty big, because I'm a big man, the bed was all the way up against 2 walls. So the back and the side of the bed. And I was on the side of the bed that was against the wall. So when I got out of the bed at night, I had to go over my wife.
Yeah, you had to crawl over.
Would you like stand on
But
the
the way
bed
that your
and then,
leg
like,
is, you could just do that.
Oh,
pretty
she never
easily.
knew. Sometimes she would startle me with as I got close to her, but
Yeah, we're really out of whack. This is not number 1 or number 2, but we've got to put it at number 2.
this is so ridiculous, man.
Chase, you're gonna be hurting when we have to switch these around.
Do we get anything for being completely wrong?
No.
All right, let's watch our last one.
Having a fierce protector watching the door doesn't mean you'll always feel safe and secure. Even a factory man needs a little comfort now and then. You need your favorite teddy, Mr. Chunky. And now you're finally ready to hit the hay. Good night, factory man. Good night, Lady Big Feet. And good night, Mr. Chunky.
Now I had a Mr. Chunky as a kid. It was a bunny. I had Bunny.
I had Teddy.
And last time I went home and visited my mom, I found Bunny in a drawer because I like to rummage through drawers when I'm back home. And I thought he was gone. Like I hadn't seen him in 20 years.
Well, you know,
Here's a picture right now.
I don't.
They're showing a picture.
I don't
of
collect
Bunny.
things, but I have my teddy bear from my first birthday. It's still in my house. I mean, I don't sleep with it, but it's in a drawer in the attic, and I don't have anything from that time in my life. But I've got that teddy bear. Still squeaks.
The dogs are now like our comfort items, but ironically, I think they're the reason that we don't get a good night's sleep. These dogs are moving around.
So we got to put the comfort item at number one.
Put it at number one.
Which I don't think it's number one, but it's got to be. I mean, having a comfort item, I think even in adulthood, that must be relatively common.
All right, Stevie, let us know how bad we're doing.
I mean, you didn't do that bad, actually. So you have to get 7 correct, and including the ones that are on the board, you currently have 6 correct.
What?
I know.
I think you have to work from the top or the bottom. So we have to think, what is the least common? And if we've got 3 out of these 7 right, do you think that we got must be new with socks on being the least common? I think that might be right. But I don't think that comfort item at number 1 is correct. I think that
it might be cold
room. I think we need to put cold room at number 1.
If we're going for the gusto, we need to switch
multiple
2 so there's 4 new answers. We're going for a queen suite.
So let's put cold room first. Now, what do you think is the next most common of everything that's on?
I mean, a lot of people have a comfort item, especially amongst the mythical beasts.
Do you think more people have a comfort item than need to have the TV on? I think TV TVs are not as common as
TV on
computers.
can't move, it's locked.
Oh,
That's true.
Exactly. That was just a test. I think that must be fully nude is higher than it currently is, but I don't think it should be up here at the top, but I think it's more than 8.
I think comfort item is number 2, actually. Or it could be number 3.
Okay,
we could
it's
just leave
definitely
it there.
more common than facing the door, because that's kind of weird,
all
right?
So move 2 down to 3.
I think must be fully nude should replace...
You want to move fully nude up? You want to switch it with feet outside covers?
No, because I think we're moving too much if we do that. I think by
Let's
putting
just leave
cold
it.
room at 1 and making those, we may have gotten 1 more, and that way we're kind of being safe.
We know we can't get the queen suite, but we are locked in, Stevie.
I wanted to help you so bad. Do you see how I didn't help you? That was really good of me, right? When I didn't help you?
Yeah.
We should have moved up fully nude, right?
So you want to start with number 10?
Yeah, we can start with number 10 and then we'll see how many you got correct. So number 10, we have sleeping naked with socks on.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 9, we already had on the board. Must fall asleep with back against the wall. Number 8, can only sleep facing the door.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have must be facing door at number 3. That was a total lame brain move. We shouldn't. I mean,
Well, you said to move nude up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
7 was already on there, sleeping with your legs crossed. 6 must be wrapped up in sheets like a mummy.
Got it.
All right, we did good there.
5 was already on the board. TV has to be on. 4, feet must be outside the covers.
Yes.
3, sleeping fully nude.
Yep.
Yeah, we should have switched those 2. And now the top 2 aren't right either.
The top 2 are 2, sleeping with a comfort item, and
Oh,
1, the
yes.
room must be cold.
So how
we
many
did
we
get it.
right?
You got 8 correct.
We could have gotten the
That's really
clean
good,
sweep,
man.
but we backed off. We should have gone full confidence, man.
All right, so you're going to tuck us in, Chase?
we
Is that what we
still
get?
Yeah.
We still did it.
Nice sleeping cap.
Oh, that's...
Oh, I feel so tucked.
Is that it?
No, I think there's more.
You guys, feel like you're winding down?
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Okay, good. I'll put this over you. Okay.
If we like this too much, you're gonna have to come to each one of our homes.
Okay, say night-night to the crew.
Night-night, crew.
Night-night.
Stay tight.
Night-night to the mythical beasts.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's when you're supposed to tickle me.
I don't want to get your energy back up.
Yeah, right.
Just close your eyes.
I don't want to be here for you to
Drift off. I'll be right here when you wake up, okay?
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that.
You know what time it is.
Well, isn't it interesting? Isn't it a little meta that the number 5 sleeping habit was must have TV on, and now we're making a marathon
that you put on
for
your TV
people
so you can sleep.
to sleep with their TV.
This can be the one. I do wonder if this particular marathon will have repeat viewing, and I feel like we should start talking like this.
But we
in
recently
between
met someone
videos.
in shooting an episode of Wonderhole who falls asleep to the TV, and he said, "I like to put on something that I don't care about."
Yeah. He said like movies that
I don't like.
bored him.
Movies that are boring.
But these are, we're just saying these are sleep themed, and that's gonna keep you focused on relaxing. And
Okay.
Not focused.
I like the way you have a positive spin on it.
All right. And if that doesn't work, what about cuddling?
Yeah.
This is We Try Professional Cuddling from July 1st, 2021.
Do we have what it takes to become expert cuddlers?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now, you might remember when we practiced our cuddling skills with cockroaches.
I'm sorry. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
You had an especially difficult time with that.
I'm not gonna apologize. I mean, there was only one here, but I do remember there being like 1,000 dumps everywhere.
It was unsettling. That's not going to happen today. Other things will be happening. There will be cuddling, but we're pretty out of practice. And I never did find out, do you prefer to be the big spoon or the little spoon when cuddling?
Whichever one does not have cockroaches in it.
Okay, no cockroaches. Now, we're not cuddling experts, but we got a lot of combined canoodling experience, mostly with our wives. And we might just have what it takes to nail...
Actually, totally
with our wives.
I mean, let's just say that.
We might have what it takes to nail some of the strangest but real cuddling positions out there together. It's time for Can We Cuddle As Well As a Couple of Boos? Yeah, we said cuddle. That's what beefy bros do.
Welcome to the Cuddle Corner. As you can see, we are in our Mythical Society onesies, comfier than a raccoon in the dumpster behind a Sealy Sleep Center.
Very specific. Okay, here's how this works. We're gonna be working together to see if we can get into very specific, intricate, and maybe intimate cuddle positions based on very basic and straightforward verbal instructions alone. Now, once we think we got the position, we're gonna lock it in, and then our position will be judged against what it actually looks like.
Okay, now in order to make this as official and as accurate a challenge as possible, we have a panel of judges, and none of them are strangers to cuddling. First, we've got Mythical crew member David.
Heyo.
You like to cuddle, David?
I love to cuddle. You can see where I cuddle, right there. I like to cuddle my pillow.
Thanks for pointing to your bed.
Okay, I'm glad your bed's in the shot. And we've got our second judge, Mythical crew member Michaela. Michaela, do you
Hello.
consider yourself a knowledgeable cuddle knower?
Absolutely.
And our final judge, a woman you know we couldn't do this without. It's founder of Cuddle Sanctuary, Cuddle Queen Jean Franzblau.
Hello.
Hey Jean, how's the cuddle game going these days?
Well, it's been interesting times, as you can imagine, and I've had to become the queen of virtual cuddling. What?
But you should be good at assessing from a distance and giving us a really high score, right?
I'm an expert at assessing from a distance, and we'll see what the scores will reveal.
Right.
Okay.
Because each judge is going to grade our position on a scale of 1 to 10, and after some pretty intensive math, the Mythical crew has determined that out of the 120 total points possible in this game, in order to win, we got to get a total of at least 69 points.
Okay.
It's just math, okay? That's just math. That's the way it worked out. And
We
if we do
achieve
get at least 69 points, we win a mystery cuddling prize.
All right. I'm ready and kind of sweaty.
Okay, gentlemen. Your first cuddling position is called Through the Woods.
What are you stretching for?
Yeah, I don't want to be held back by any,
Well, I hope it's
any
not
tightness.
getting too pretzely in here.
Rhett, you will be cuddler number 1. And Link, you will be cuddler number 2.
Can I just be Link?
No, you're officially cuddler number 2 from here on out for
Okay.
the rest of your life.
Okay, here are the steps. Cuddler number 1, lie on your back with your knees bent.
Now, first of all,
No, get in the middle.
I want to acknowledge my mom. She only watches on the top-down feed. Mom, I apologize for everything you're about to see.
Okay, put one arm out to the side. Okay, cuddler number 2, positioned on the side of your partner's outstretched arm. Oh my.
Okay, so you're on the wrong side.
What? The wrong side?
Position on the side of the outstretched arm.
Lie
Watch
on your
the hair.
side resting your head on your partner's shoulder.
So get into like the fetal position and put your head right here.
Did she say fetal? She said side.
That's kind of one and the same.
Okay.
Rest your top arm across your partner's body.
That's still cuddle under number 2.
Slide your legs through your partner's legs.
Okay, see, I've got my knees up, so you stick them right through
through
the
the
woods.
And then
That's my woods. I didn't know that was my woods. I had an idea what my woods were, and that's not what it was. It's not behind my knees.
what about this hand?
Sorry, Mom.
I'm crushing this arm.
Bend your legs as well.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta.
yeah, let's make some woods.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get
I'm
it. You got to
I'm
get it
going
tight.
Further into the woods.
You got to get it. I think this hand, you're gonna cut circulation off.
It's
So
here.
just put it down.
It's here. It's here.
Those
And
are
then-
your
and
full
then-
instructions. So I'm going to give you a moment to lock in to the position that you would like us to take a still of.
I mean,
for
I
your
gotta figure
submission.
out-
I think you get rid of
This
that
hand.
hand, and I think you come in here tight. Well, you're so stiff like a robot. Like, why is your hand just?
Because we haven't decided.
Does anybody cuddle like this?
Okay.
This is looking great.
Okay, is this your final pose?
We are locked in.
Locked in?
Mhm.
Okay, you can unfold yourselves.
Okay.
And
Out of the woods and through the river. What?
here is how Through the Woods is supposed to look. So the position's supposed to be
wow.
restful and calming, just like Grandma's house should be.
Well, look what that hand is doing, going all the way down to the
gross.
belt. The official Through the Woods cuddler number 1's left hand isn't even doing anything. I think we've improved.
It
on this.
disappeared. Mine's cradling my own cheek. All right, let's leave it to the judges. It's for them to decide. David, you're up first.
I absolutely agree with you guys. You guys have made it better. You guys virtually followed Stevie's every direction and made it better. So perfect 10 for you guys.
What? David gave us a perfect 10.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah, that does not translate into any sort of pay increase. I just
No,
want to
right, yeah,
be
yeah.
clear.
Okay, Michaela, what about you?
You know, I had a lot of points at it because it does look pretty good. However, Link's face of just pure uncomfortableness took off a few points for
Why
me.
you look so uncomfortable?
Because I kind of was.
I look super contented, almost as contented as color number 1 in the diagram.
Right. You carried, honestly. So you gave me
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
because of that, I gave you guys a 7.
A 7.
Seven.
Okay.
By carry, you mean he just kind of laid there and I was doing all the work?
Yeah. And finally, the expert Gene.
All right. Link's entry into the cuddle space was like nothing I've ever seen before. It was a leapfrog entry that was very impressive.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you should have had
Yeah.
Rhett's angle.
True that. Now, Link, you wondered where your uncomfortable arm could have gone, and my recommendation is a chicken wing into your body. That might have been more comfortable for you.
Chicken wing.
Now, the movement that Link made to move into position was hilarious. And yet, the final position, as was mentioned by the prior judge, is super uncomfortable looking for Link. You have to add points for Rhett's mother.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, you're getting points.
But due to some of the imperfections, it goes down to an 8.5.
I think what I've learned so far is that my face matters.
Yeah, you got to look more content next time.
Okay, cuddlers, your next cuddling position is called the human braid.
Oh,
Okay.
this is going to get tangly.
I didn't think we could braid any more than we just did.
Now, don't get confused here because, Rhett, this time you will be cuddler number 2.
Okay.
So, Link, you'll be cuddler number 1. And here are your instructions.
Okay.
Lay on the bed facing each other.
Lay on the bed facing each other.
I love how we both decided to just put our hands like this.
Because you don't want to presume anything.
I'm just going to go ahead and let you know. And Mom, I'm going to let you know. It's about to get weird, okay? I can feel that the braiding is going to get weird.
Oh, it hasn't been weird so far, apparently.
Cuddler number 1. Stack your left leg on top of cuddler number 2's right leg.
I think we're on the wrong side. I think we need to be on other sides. See, that
You're
would be
right,
up
you're right,
here,
you're right.
But I think
Let's I think you're right.
Right,
Because
right.
that doesn't make any sense.
because now, why would they start with a leg that's on the bottom?
I think we got to be pretty close. You got to get closer to me.
Okay, left leg.
And then go over. Yeah. Okay?
Cuddler number
I'm gonna
2.
move the hands up because they're near your crotch, and I don't want that.
Okay. That's me. Color number 2.
Slightly separate your legs and slightly bend your knees.
Yes, yes. And then I'm gonna.
You're gonna get
probably
this
gonna-
one in there.
Cuddler number 1. Sneak your right leg in between cuddler number 2's separated legs.
Oh yeah, there we go. The braid is about to happen.
Your inner thighs are very cushy.
Yeah. I've been massaging them quite a bit.
Place your arms down at the other person's sides, resting gently on their hips.
Are you gonna have to go underneath?
I believe so.
Okay.
Do that to me.
Okay. And then.
Yeah.
And then, oh! Wait, you're about to break my wrist, man. Let me go.
Go lower.
Let me go underneath.
Okay.
You go.
Okay. Now you're gonna break my wrist.
Oh!
I'm pretty
Okay.
much there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what we
I
gotta
can't
do.
even tell who's.
Here's what we gotta do. We gotta get closer.
Yeah, we gotta smush in.
We gotta get closer.
We gotta smush.
And see, you keep your legs kind of straight, and I bend them so they're all our calves are parallel. You get
Give me more of a gap. Give me more of a.
a thigh gap.
Yeah, I gotta get my right leg. Okay, up there.
That's cool. Okay, and then now think about your face for a second, okay? And make it nice. Okay, we're locked in.
Okay, you can sit up.
Oh, man. I mean, I never release tension. Yeah. Because I just don't want to fart.
Okay, guys, here is what the human braid actually looks like.
Oh, sorry.
See?
You should have bent your knees back.
Well, also, there's a crotch to crotch situation happening. That
Okay. David, lay it on us.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing as Stevie. The crotch to crotch is really important to me, and you guys did not have that.
Well, let me tell you, that's a freaking cartoon.
Crotches don't really work like that.
Yeah.
So I'm only giving you guys a 4.
Okay,
Four.
That's
What
harsh.
a swing.
Okay, all right, Michaela.
I enjoyed this. I think the movements were very artistic into getting into the braid. I know a lot about braids too.
Yeah, you do right there.
I'm glad Link took my notes on the facial expression because I really felt the bliss coming out of your face this time.
I feel like he looks too happy in this one. I feel like I'm cuddling. You look like something else just happened while cuddling.
If it was crotch to crotch, it would have been a different story too. But I did have to dock points on the legs situation because it wasn't nicely braided.
Yeah,
That's on you, right?
that's all on me.
So I give it an 8.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, all right.
We'll take it.
Still respectable.
Don't think we deserve it, but we will take it.
Gene.
Okay, I appreciate the cooperation that went into the whole experience. If you look at Link's face, it is much more pleasant than last time. But look at his body. A lot of tension. It's very angular and stiff, I would say. Having said all of that, I need to dock you some points for all of the grunting and shrieking.
Yep.
Because that, it's down to a 7.
Oh, a 7.
Okay, so we got a total of 19 points.
Hey, quick announcement. If you want to experience this onesie for yourself, well, you can. It's an exclusive Mythical Society collectible item.
It's so comfy. But you know what? You got to sign up for Third Degree Monthly by July 31st or Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by October 31st. Just go over to mythicalsociety.com for details if you're interested.
You know you're going to want to have this come November. All right, Stevie, bring it on.
Okay, your next cuddling position is called the matching pillow set.
I
Oh,
always see myself as a pillow.
decorative.
So, Rhett, you're going to be cuddler number 1, and Link, you're going to be cuddler number 2. So, lie on your side on the bed, heads pointed in opposite directions.
Oh,
That's
so
like
one
this-
head this way and one head that way. Which way you want your head to go?
I guess this way. Or are you back to back with me, but facing that way?
Head's
Put your
pointed.
head that way.
Head's pointed.
Put your head that way.
Crisscross your torsos in the center of the bed.
What?
Crisscross your torsos.
I think we just drape over each other.
Right.
So flop over. Just like this. You know what? I'm the lighter one. I should.
I believe it's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Bend your legs at the hips and knees.
Yes. Okay, that's better. Now the weight's off. Okay. Yeah.
Use the slope of cuddler number 1's hips as a pillow, cuddler number 2.
Oh, I gotta come out of the woods a little bit. Stay down. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is perfect. This feels exactly like what we should be doing.
Cuddler number 1.
That's me.
You're going to use cuddler number 2's thigh as a pillow.
Okay.
Okay. So let me get my thigh.
I'm gonna face away. Okay. I'm gonna distinctly face this way.
So when I do this with Christy, do I have to tell her this is how I learned it?
Okay.
Okay, those are all my instructions.
Here's what I think. I think we're in exactly the right position. But I think we've got to rotate so that we're both facing the camera.
Oh, yes.
We're trying to match.
And so what you need to do is, and now put your knees back. I want the hiney higher.
You want my hiney?
I want the hiney as high as it can go. There you go. There it is. I think I could even...
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a matching pillow if I've ever seen one. And keep your mouth closed.
Mouth closed.
Okay, you guys locked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now that was not easy.
Yeah, but we nailed it.
Judges.
We nailed it.
All right, let's see.
Here is the matching pillow set.
Oh!
Hold on, it's not that wrong. It's just I'm kind of rotated in the wrong way.
Oh.
And also your legs are in a weird place.
We invented something new.
But I think ours looks
the
more
mismatchy
comfortable.
pillow set. Judges.
All right, so you guys were so off. The key word here is matching, and you guys are not matching at all. I was gonna give you guys a 1, and then you guys were justifying yourself that you guys did it better. So I'm gonna remove that 1 and just gonna give you guys a 0.
Oh, God.
That is bad.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
I think David just wants to experience the full range of being a judge.
Right. He's using the full spectrum.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Michaela, hopefully it's not a 0.
David pointed out it said matching and nothing about this matched at all. But I did add points because y'all both do look very comfortable. So I really like that, but I gave it a 3.
Oh, not a good showing.
This is hurting.
Gene.
I disagree with both judges vehemently.
Yeah, hey!
You have innovated a new position that I don't think it has existed on planet Earth. And that deserves some major kudos. I'm going to give you a 9.5.
Hey! It takes an expert's eye
Yeah.
to see this kind of talent.
So this round we got 12 and a half, which brings us to a total of 57.
Hey, 69 is within reach.
For this final round, I'm only going to give you the name of the cuddle position, and from there, you're on your own. I'm not giving you any instructions. Okay, this is called Koala's First Date.
First date.
Okay.
Now,
koalas are always hugging a tree.
So that's a good
And
starting point.
I feel like a tree.
All right, say
the
you're
tree.
a tree. And then I'm the koala. Now, we made the mistake of being way too low before. So I'm going to go, pelvis thrust and hold. This back here. Are you go with this? And then this. Basically, I'm just a koala on a tree right now.
Well, but
You know?
I know, but I think maybe because it's a first date, I'm a little uncomfortable. So I might just put one arm like this, but the other one is definitely staying over here.
I think you need to roll over. I think we need
towards
to
you?
have away because it's the first date. It's hard to be creative with nothing to go on. Let me get this leg out. All right, back down. Now look, now you don't even need a pillow because you have my calves.
I definitely feel
Let me grab-
incredibly vulnerable.
Let me grab these.
Can you get your head in between my feet?
How about this? Licky. Koala first date.
No, I think you should look contented towards the camera. Do you look content?
Yeah.
Okay, we're locked in.
Okay?
Oh, yes.
We nailed that one.
I do feel like second date they're facing each other.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's see the sucky version of this.
Oh, wow. What? We were totally in
were
that.
there at
We were
first.
exactly in and everything. Me with the arms out. Everything was perfect. Like, literally every single part of it was perfect.
But it was boring. Judges.
Yeah, you guys started off with the right track, one of you being a tree, the other hugging the tree. At one point, you did achieve what was asked for, and then you ended up with this mess that we're seeing right now. So, unfortunately, it's a 1 for me.
But hold on. I mean, but you can't even tell who's what in that thing we did. You know, that's great. Michaela.
This was like when you're in school and you have a test and like you have to show all your work, and then you show your work and you actually got the right answer, but it didn't feel right.
Exactly. And if you show your work, the teacher gives you some credit.
Right. So I did that for the most part. So I gave you guys a 2.
Oh!
Okay, Gene.
Gene, come on, Gene.
We need that
You know Gene loves
69.
this box cutter.
So I want to give some points. Really impressed. I think people are doing yoga because there's a lot of flexibility that was demonstrated.
Yeah.
Although the final position was not achieved. And so a 6.
Oh, man. And Link also looks like he might be passed out. Okay, well, we didn't pull it all. Hey, but we tried. Mom, we tried. I hope you're proud. I still get some course credit for this.
Speaking of course credit, we want to give some credit and thanks to Cuddle Queen Jean from Cuddle Sanctuary for joining us today and lending us her top-notch expertise when it comes to cuddling.
My pleasure.
Now, what would we have actually won? I just want to know what we would have won. Oh, we would have won. Oh, I think, actually, now that we've gotten used to cuddling with each other.
Look at this.
This is what we won't get to.
A wrestling plushie. Mine is like my actual chest. And what is happening in the crotch area?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We'll investigate that later. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
The only reason we haven't done a lot of these cuddle positions.
Be still
positive.
Soothing. Be soothing.
The only reason that we haven't done any of these cuddle positions since that time
is because Cuddle Queen Jean is not watching. Is what? Oh, because we didn't win?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just doing it to impress her. And I know you were.
Well, maybe we can have live cams inserted. Maybe we can have live cams placed in our bedrooms.
Yeah.
That just
only for
Cuddle Queen Jean's home.
How's she doing? I think she's doing good.
Checked
I'd like to know that she's doing well.
I'm sure she's doing well.
We're gonna check in on Jean. Jean, we're checking in on you because we care about you. Is there anything more soothing than my voice? What about your best friend's voice whispering into your ear?
Not for me personally, but this is Taking a Sound Bath from September 23rd, 2015. Old. Today we take baths in sound.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Link, do you hear that? Do you hear it?
Not
Do you hear the cacophony of sounds that are all around? I think I used that word correctly. I'm not sure if I did or not.
Cacophony.
But everything makes sound. Everything that vibrates and everything around us has atoms in it. And those atoms are vibrating and they're constantly giving off sound. We are in a sea of sound right now. We just can't hear it because our ears are made to hear just a few things. Like my voice talking to you right now, or me knocking on this, but there's sounds all around. And for years, for centuries, people have recognized that there's something to this sound. There's an ancient Sufi master, Inuit Khan. He said, "The knower of the mystery of sound knows the mystery of the whole universe."
For reals.
And you know that Aborigines down in Australia have been using sound to actually heal things for over 40,000 years with the didgeridoo.
I did know that. I told you that.
That thing,
Yep.
they heal themselves with that. Anyway, so people have believed for a long time that there's something to sounds being able to actually have therapeutic properties for people. And in the modern era, that has turned into something called sound baths.
Yeah, this is a fascinating thing, and we're gonna dive deep into this.
Right into the sound bath.
We're gonna experience it.
Maybe
ourselves.
feet first.
Now, a sound bath is not a tub full of musical instruments. There's actually
That would be cool, though.
Technically, no water involved. It is a meditative place where you go to experience pure sound. Now, take a look at this footage of a typical sound bath. As you can see, it's in a yoga studio setting. You got people laying down on yoga mats with blankets covering them, and there's a sound therapist that is playing various instruments, like tiptoeing around, a didgeridoo, gongs, drums, crystal singing bowls.
It's like the ultimate band instructor in high school.
Well, it's a soothing thing that takes you to a meditative place. It takes you on a sound journey.
Oh, yes.
So for some people, it's like a relaxing, meditative concert in the cosmos. For other people, it's just an occasion to take a nap, which I think that's what it would be for me. But we should find out. We've been inspired by this whole technique
and instead of
sound
actually
baths.
going and visiting a legitimate sound bath, we decided, let's take the easy way out. Let's create our own sound baths for each other right here. So, to the sound bath! Welcome to our sound bath experience. Link, you're the first one in the bath.
Now, let me point out, first of all, we didn't need to actually be in a bubble bath, but I am.
You're not complaining about it, are you?
I am not.
That's right.
I'm soaking it up.
We're taking sound bathing up a few notches, A, by incorporating water, but B, by no sound therapist, but just 2 speakers, one on each side of your head.
But you have created this sound therapy that's gonna come out of these speakers.
I have created a sound bathing experience for you. You've never heard this before, but I took a lot of time putting something together that is personalized for you. This is a 4-link Neil sound bath. Now, this is designed to calm you down, to bring you to a place of peace, okay? So anytime that you're feeling overwhelmed, on edge, you can just come here or maybe just put on some headphones and enjoy the sound bath experience that I've created for you.
I'm excited. Or should I say relaxed?
Well, you can be relaxed at the end of this. Just settle in. Hello, Link. Welcome to your sound bath. Breathe more slowly. More slowly. Breathe. Now stop breathing. Yes, that's perfect. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
I like that.
Frosted. Frosted. Mini. Frosted. Wheats. Mini. Yum. Link. Don't think. Don't stink. Don't wink. Just Link.
Dolphins. Are you? Why you gotta pee in my sound bath?
It's one of the most relaxing sounds.
If you're doing it.
No. You're supposed to.
It was like you were peeing in my left ear.
You're not supposed to think about me peeing. You're supposed to think about you peeing. That's you peeing. Now, it was me actually peeing, but it should be you peeing for you, not me peeing for you to pee. Are you relaxed?
I mean, it was very immersive. Like there was like dolphins over here, and there was like gurgling over here, and there was like.
And some of your favorite things: peanut butter and frosted mini wheats. I mean, I ate like 4 or 5 large tablespoons of peanut butter late at night.
There was a point where you like led me on some breathing exercises.
I did some panting.
And and there was like a dog panting in my right ear.
That was me panting.
Okay. And then at a certain point, you were like, stop breathing.
Yeah. Did you stop at that point?
I held my breath. That was cool, but at a certain point, I had to start breathing again. You didn't tell me to do that. I would recommend a verbal cue, like, okay, start breathing again. Just for safety reasons.
Noted.
Now that I know what to expect, when I experience it again, I think it can take me somewhere deeper.
Okay.
Because it was like, everything was a new experience.
It was so new. It was so new.
It was like...
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
You'll probably find me listening to it secretly.
I will. I hope I will.
Like if I need to pee, like I'll probably play that part of it.
Do you feel like you've been healed at all? Even a little bit?
I don't think nothing's ailing me, so.
Okay. All right.
I have one for you too.
Oh.
It's a little different. We're not gonna drain this, you're just gonna have to,
yeah.
I'm gonna get out first.
Yeah, switcheroo.
And then you're gonna get in. Okay, Rhett, now it's your turn to experience the sound bath that I've created for you.
The water could be a little bit warmer. You could have peed in it.
Yeah.
Probably would have helped.
Well, I almost did after halfway through that thing. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've gone in a totally different direction here. Okay. I wanted to get a little experimental with this thing. Instead of relaxing you, I've created an immersive psychic sound bath experience to pump you up. Kind of like a pregame ritual where you listen to like something that's really gonna get you going, like if you're gonna kick field goals or something.
Yeah, because all those field goals I kicked.
So I've given you the life version of that, where it's like this sound bath is going to pump you up. You know,
like an every morning kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna be fired out of an audio cannon.
Okay.
All right?
I can get into that.
Ha! Are you ready to take a bath in the sound of inspiration? Ha! Breathe in through your left nostril and out through your right nostril at the same time. That's it. You're super. What time is it?
This is your time.
What day is it?
This is your day.
Can't nobody rain on your charade. Go get him, Tiger. Pounce on life. 3, 2, 1, pounce! You're an endangered tiger, the last of your breed. When you die, doe-eyed children will weep. Scientific researchers will abandon their studies.
Give me an R. Give me an H. Give me an E. Give me a T.
R H E T R H E T.
Imagine bleeding from your eye sockets.
I'm bleeding from the eye socket.
Channel that pain.
You don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. You're a rat, the unburnt, the mother of dragons. Closed eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Eat lightning and crap thunder.
Here come the bees!
Let the bees take you away! That's it, rat. You're super.
Is it safe to come up now?
You can come out of the psychic sound bath experience that I just doused you with.
Wow, I don't think I can handle that every morning. I don't feel pumped. I feel a little uneasy. Hold on, but also, you know how to spell my name?
Yeah. There's 2 T's at the end.
Yeah, what happened to the second T? I was really into that. I was like, R, H, E, T. And then it started over again.
Right, it's because it left you wanting more
Wanting
from
the final
life.
T, getting the
You've
second
got to
T
get,
out
You've
of
got to
life.
go out into life
Maybe-
and find your other T.
Tell me about the bees.
Well, there was tigers,
Yeah,
and you were a tiger, and you're an endangered tiger.
that was killed.
Right, that when you die, researchers will just abandon their studies because there's nothing else like you.
You also said a couple of things that I think were kind of a little bit of a change on the normal way things are said. You said, don't let anyone rain on your charade.
Right, you be you, man. You do you. And you are
My life is a charade.
You are the unburnt. You are the mother of dragons.
Yeah, I heard that.
I took something from the what's that football television show we used to watch?
Friday Night Lights. You got
Yeah.
that wrong too.
But it's in there.
Yeah, I think
inspirational.
It's full hearts,
Closed eyes can't lose.
clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. I think it's
Right.
what it is.
And then you eat lightning.
Now
and
that
you crap
that
thunder.
makes sense to me.
That's from Rocky.
That really is a line.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Rocky, but I googled awesome lines to
Well-
say to pump people up.
I can't make the same promise to you that I'll listen to this again, but I really appreciate the effort.
You're bleeding from your eye sockets.
I remember that now too. I had already forgotten that.
If you start your day bleeding from your eye sockets, it's only uphill from there. You know, it just puts everything in perspective.
But there was a lot of sound, and I do think it was definitely an experience.
There was sound. Yeah, okay, that's the best compliment
And
you
I
can give
am
me.
in a bath, or at least a horse trough.
Let's put our shirts back on.
Your shirt is on. I'll put mine on.
true. Wow, that was fun.
Well, that's one way of describing it.
I want you guys to be able to experience the sound baths the way that we just did. So what we've done is we have uploaded our sound baths to our SoundCloud
And
account.
now you can download them from there.
It's soundcloud.com/RhettandLinkMusic. That's where we've been uploading instrumental versions of our songs over the past couple of years. You may not have even known about it, so get some instrumental music and
Yeah,
also
so
get each of our sound baths.
Have the sound bath and no bath required. Let us know what you think about that experience.
Totally free.
Also, thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
You still listen to your sound bath that I made for you?
Every night, man. I can't go to sleep without hearing you pee now. Have you found the T from your name?
Yeah, on my license and on my passport.
Okay.
And on everything I sign, all the documents, it's pretty much always there. So I feel like it never left.
I'm glad to hear it. Here's a question for you. What comes between dinner and breakfast?
Sleep.
That's the rationale here. This is breakfast dinner food versus dinner breakfast food taste test from October 21st, 2022.
How about 2020?
2020.
Look at the one you have in your hand.
Oh, I can look at the one in my hand.
You're currently holding a piece
Oh,
of
look
it.
at that! I have something in my hand.
Good mythical morning.
And I am in a good mood today because we're gonna be having breakfast for dinner, and that always puts me in a good mood. But we're also gonna be having dinner for breakfast, and well, maybe we'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Now let's get to baffling breakfast and discombobulating dinner in ways never before tasted. It's time for dinner breakfast versus breakfast dinner. Which tastes like hot trash and which tastes like a winner?
We posted a series of dinner-ified breakfast versus breakfastified dinner matchups online, and you voted on which ones you thought we would like better. Now it's time to find out if you were right. You'll get a point for each round that the majority of you guessed correctly, and if you get 3 or more points, we're gonna pose for custom wallpapers for your phone and Good Mythical more.
Oh, but if you do not get 3 rounds right, we're gonna post a picture on Instagram of us holding a big old bowl of loser soup, and you must leave a comment on the photo that says, "Please, sirs, may I have some more?" Now, you've been able to avoid that for quite a while, but let's see if your luck continues.
All right, let's get to tasting. All right, first we have Thanksgiving dinner breakfast French toast. And they say you can eat pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time when it's on a bagel. But what about if it's fused into a pancake? This is the pancake pizza.
Now, this immediately looks amazing. And if you, I mean, I've got a slice. I can just kind of pull it out, pre-sliced there.
And the pizza goes deep.
And it's-
The pizza goes deep. It's not just on top. There's pepperonis down in the bottom.
Is it?
Yes. Look at the pizza. Look at the one you have in your hand.
Oh, I can look at the one in my hand.
You're currently holding a piece
Oh,
of
look
it.
at that! I have something in my hand. Yes, so this
wanna
is
try that
inviting
first?
all types of days. So you're doing the rip and grab here.
Good Lord.
Oh yeah. Talk about a deep dish pizza.
It's very
can make it.
pizza-like with a lot of crust. A lot of bread.
Fluffy crust. Oh, let me grab that sausage there.
It's for people who don't like crispiness in their pizza.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
That is the fluffiest pizza I've ever had.
Okay,
Now
now over
cut
here.
into that because I am very interested in what is going to happen. Josh, can you tell us what's in this Thanksgiving-ified French toast?
Yeah, so we took all the Thanksgiving favorites. We got turkey, we got gravy, we got mashed
look at
potatoes,
that.
candied yams, and green beans, and a maple roasted turkey gravy on top with a little bit of cranberry sauce.
Yeah, get that sauce.
Oh, I want to get there in the middle.
The thing I like about Thanksgiving meals is that they're all individual things, but I like mixing it all together. I like what this does for me.
And you're
Plus eggs.
you're regularly dealing with leftovers when it comes to Thanksgiving time. And it's like making one of those turkey sandwiches. You want an open-faced turkey sandwich with some gravy on it? Do you want another open-faced turkey sandwich with some gravy on it?
Right.
After a while,
Mix
gets
it
so
up,
old.
Mom. You're taking multiple bites. It seems like you like it.
I really like this.
Something about the soft fluffiness of this pizza pancake thing is, I don't know. It's all bark, no bite to me, man.
This didn't make pizza better, but this made French toast so different
Yeah.
that it is a completely different experience. So
We are voting
Thanksgiving
French toast. But what did you think we were going to vote? I bet
This
you got
one
this one wrong.
is really close, and I'll say those pancakes are beautiful.
I know.
But 51% of the mythical beasts thought that you would like the Thanksgiving dinner French toast better.
Wow, I would have thought that whole pancake pizza, the alliteration, you would have been like, oh, that sounds so good. But you know what? You were right.
I think that's just a vote of confidence for the Mythical Kitcheneers. After all that stack of doughiness, it's time for something a little less heavy. And so we got a Caesar salad omelet versus breakfast sushi.
Now,
Oh,
Josh,
my
I see that
goodness.
you put some, what I can only assume are anchovies.
That is correct.
This is a bit scary. Is there cheese down in the bottom?
It's a little bit of Parmesan and Romano.
I mean,
I'm
isn't
gonna
there
get a little bit of anchovy, just flavor, just kind of get
when you make a Caesar salad, isn't there egg in it?
There's technically egg in the dressing, but that's kind of just in the way that there's egg in mayonnaise. It gets emulsified into it.
Okay, but I'm just trying to open my mind to what's about to enter my mouth.
Well, open it very, very wide. Because
that's tough.
that is not good. That was not supposed to happen.
That is quite a foreign juxtaposition.
Yeah, that's not coming together in a what I would call a cohesive way. It's
sorry.
going right into the bucket.
Just had to blow a few chunks there.
What's happening over here,
I don't need to
Josh?
swallow it to know what happened.
I thought the omelet was good.
Oh, you did?
No, that's fine. So the sushi is artificial crab, bacon, and avocado, and then we actually put that into an egg rolly.
Oh yeah, egg rolling.
Yeah.
We're experienced with the egg
Oh
rolling.
yeah, and then the rolly kind of spurted it out, and now it's with some salmon roe and spicy mayonnaise.
Huh. I thought that was just soy paper.
There's soy paper on the outside and a little bit of sesame.
All right, nice. I'm glad you did that because that gives it hope for me.
Mm-hmm.
It must be very
This is
cold.
also not great.
I'll leave. That's cool.
But it is better than the omelet. I like the sauce on this, and there's a sponginess to crab and a sponginess to the egg rolly that, I mean, it's not as bad as Mr. Neal is putting on here, but it's better than this, don't you think? This is a mistake.
This is cohesive, and that is abhorrent.
Okay, so we're saying that the breakfast sushi is the winner.
But we're not. I wouldn't really call any of these a winner. But what did you
Okay.
say?
66% of the mythical bees thought that you would like breakfast sushi better.
Yeah, y'all did.
Y'all doing good. You want that? You want that,
We're in
pose? You want us to
sync.
pose for you?
All right, now we're getting meaty with acai meatloaf versus chicken cereal, which Josh and Nicole have discussed on their podcast. A hot dog is a sandwich. Link, first of all,
Kind of my thing.
your thing. So, how is this chicken cereal?
Well, so as you see, it is just Chex, but then we actually took homemade chicken stock and dehydrated it, turned it into a powder, and then dusted that on there to flavor the cereal.
Let's see how chickeny it gets.
Dusted with chicken. I thought somehow you had figured out how to Chex a chicken. And I was like, if he figured out how to Chex a chicken,
We do not have that science yet.
You Chexing the chicken again, boy?
that is good. That is good, man. Chex are already kind of savory, and it just like takes savory to the next level, man.
Okay, well, I think you're in party mode and I'm in cereal mode. Let me try again, because it's super salty,
Yeah, in a good way.
which is nothing I've ever had in a cereal bowl.
You don't like that?
Salty and milk together,
Good. Yeah,
it's
like
strange.
salt flavored chocolate.
But it's all about expectations. And now that I know it's that bad, then it's actually not that bad.
I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's
I
good.
can tell. I can tell you like it.
Let's see about this, because
All
that
right.
does not look like we're going to
So
enjoy.
do you
it.
want me to do this, or do you want to take this?
No, I want to see.
your thing?
I want to see what you've got going here, because I'm kind of interested to see what's going to
I
happen.
mean, I would do this. All right, so I get to.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a serrated knife. I'm not too worried about that. You can't like stab your heart with that thing.
Oh.
You almost cut your thumb off. you
Look
get to see
at-
what happened on the back here.
Oh, it's purple.
So, Josh, is that meat?
Well, yeah, so it's a fair amount of both meat and acai. We've blended blended acai with ground meat, and then we've, of course, topped it with
Strange.
almond butter, coconut, and fresh fruit.
You're gonna slice off a piece there. Okay.
Nice little slice.
Just gonna.
Yeah, get that. I'm gonna get the.
I'm gonna grab a
This is so confusing looking.
banana.
In what way?
Because it kind of looks like a cake, maybe, but also like sediment.
But when I look
Sediment.
closely at it, it looks like raw purple meat.
It's cooked.
But it is cold. Just fair
It's
warning.
It's freezing.
I'm not tasting much meat.
Yeah, I don't dislike it.
It kind of just tastes like an acai bowl with a different consistency.
Especially when you get that peanut butter or almond butter, whatever it is on top. It's so weird that, yeah, that there's meat in it. And I don't want to think about that anymore because I like it.
Is there organ meat in that?
Nope, just the acai.
It has the consistency of raw flesh. That's the thing that's kind of pushing me back. This is just salty cereal.
I genuinely like this. So you're saying you hate this?
No, I'm saying now that I know it's bad, it's not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
I know you love it, and I don't hate it. The purple rawness of the non-raw meat pushes me to have to vote with red on this one.
This one was also close, but 55% of the mythical beasts thought that you would like the chicken cereal better.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
You know us, and we know
3.
that you know us, and that makes us feel seen.
It's a foregone conclusion. We're gonna do a wallpaper, and if you get the next one right, we're gonna do it naked.
And finally, we got breakfast, dinner, and dinner breakfast in a glass. Barbecue parfait versus cappuccino beer. Josh, what have you layered into this craziness?
So there's pulled pork and brisket, and that's layered with pickles, mac and cheese granola, and then barbecue sauce mixed with Greek yogurt at 0% fat.
And it's cold.
Yes.
This is a parfait.
Mac and cheese granola.
So I gotta go down into this thing,
Spoon,
get
too.
some of this. Oh gosh, I got pulled pork, pickles, and parfait.
Cold barbecue, still good barbecue. That's some nice
Man.
brisket.
And that's just Greek yogurt mixed with barbecue sauce?
Yeah, it's good, right?
That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out if it's actually better cold. I think it is.
I don't know. I mean, you couldn't warm the yogurt up, and
You couldn't.
It would lose its
And
integrity.
I'm just eating what I think would be the nastiest piece, just that barbecue yogurt.
Wow, you've done something with yourself over there, Josh.
And it really works. And you have the crunch of the other parts.
That's an accomplishment. Now,
That surprises us.
cappuccino beer. How did that happen?
Oh, a confluence of factors. That's hot chocolate stout and is topped with foamed frothed beer milk, and there's a shot of espresso in there as well.
Okay. Ooh, that's hot beer.
You don't want to drink a cappuccino with me. This is why I'm married and I don't date, because I can't go to a coffee shop anymore.
I mean, it's very stout forward, but it's so hot.
I thought I was gonna
like coffee.
I was gonna really like this, and I really do like it, but I don't love it in the way that I'm loving the barbecue parfait.
Yeah, it's not coming together for me. It's a bit wrong. This seems wrong, but it's right.
Unexpected as far as I was thinking.
So if we were voting for us, we would not have voted on what we just did. But did you?
64% of the Mythical Bees thought that you would like the cappuccino beer better.
Yeah, which totally makes sense. Well, we're gonna have to
would
do it
have to.
clothed now. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still do pictures for you. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
You're still watching.
I don't think so. I think you're sleeping and it's playing in the background, and that's good. Go with it. Keep the marathon going. And maybe think about sleepwalking, getting up out of your slumber space.
No. Yeah.
And just pulling up your PayPal account.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Sending us a little moolah.
Well, how about just go to mythical.com?
Okay, yeah.
Click on an item.
Go to mythical.com and order anything you want. You deserve it.
Go through every item in the store and add it to your cart.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You deserve it.
And then go to checkout, and when it says, "Are you sure?" say yes.
Yes.
Because we have an "Are you sure?" for anyone who spends over $10,000.
Just go with it.
Yes, just keep doing that.
Go back to bed and keep listening to our voices. We've got a great next episode for you in this marathon.
Yes, this episode will have you questioning the very concept of space and time.
So relaxing, right? This is Will This Make Us Hallucinate? From November 9th, 2021. Can an app make you hallucinate?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Hey, Rat,
Hey, what?
you hear that? That way off in the distance?
Yeah? I think I do.
That's right, I hear it too.
Oh, yeah. I think it's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer.
It's the sound of science!
Hey!
But how real is the science?
Today, I'm glad we did that, by the way. The whole thing where we got closer and there was the research. I'm glad we
Hey,
did
I
that.
just noticed it was happening.
Today, we're experimenting with different technologies that use varied combinations of sound and light to make you supposedly hallucinate.
Hallucinate.
What a freaking morning! It's time for, are these hallucination techniques legit or just shoddy? And is that my nose floating away from my body?
Is that gonna happen to us today? What are we gonna hallucinate? And will we even know if it's happening, or are we just gonna wig out? Now, you may remember the last time we tried to hallucinate. We did so through breathing, holotropic breathing, if I remember correctly. And we had a human guide. And many people, many mythical beasts worried about us, and we do appreciate that. But so we just want to say up front that we've looked into this whole sound and light method of hallucination, and we promise we're gonna be safe about it, but we don't promise to be mature about it.
Nope. We're gonna be experimenting with something called AVE, Audio Visual Entrainment. Named that because it involves training the mind's brainwaves to switch into different states of consciousness. It's also referred to as brainwave synchronization, but the official definition for AVE is the hypothesized capacity of the brain to naturally synchronize its brainwave frequencies with the rhythm of periodic external stimuli, most commonly auditory, visual, or tactile.
Okay, so what does all that have to do with hallucinations? Well, one major theory is that hallucinations occur when something funky happens in the brain's frontal lobe and the sensory cortices.
I've never seen you or heard you say cortices.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm here for it.
I didn't even know I had more than one cortex.
Yeah, well, you might not.
The AVE purposefully messes with the auditory and visual sensory cortices, which is where we process light and sound, to then in turn alter our brain waves.
So the Cliff Notes goal of AVE is to trick your brain into a sort of dream state while still being awake, to ignite the theta brain waves responsible for the vivid imagery we experience while dreaming.
And apparently, everyone's experience with AVE is completely unique. So there's no specific expected outcome or a certain type of hallucination.
We don't need to want anything
that we expect.
We just let it happen.
We're just gonna go along for the ride and see what happens. And we are gonna be testing 3 different products to get us there. You ready?
First up, we're gonna be trying the Dream Machine, created in the 60s by Cambridge scientist Ian Somerville and the beat surrealist artist Brian Geisen, I think is how you say that, which uses a strobe light-esque effect to induce hallucinations. And before we start, if you have epilepsy, photosensitivity, or nervous disorders, these experiments involve flashing lights, so they can be dangerous to you, so please proceed with caution if you're planning to watch.
Okay, this is a pretty simple device. It's a cylinder with specialized shapes cut into it, and it's on top of a record player so that it will spin at 78 RPMs.
Oh, my favorite RPM.
I'm gonna fire this baby up. Oh, it's spinning. Now let's bring the lights down, which literally includes bringing a light down into it. Look at this. Oh, am I seeing this for real?
All right, guys, I need you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And we're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
And then we're gonna unpack what happens.
So just stare at it through my eyelids, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this definitely, I'm seeing, so let's just settle in.
Okay, the time is up.
Turn this thing off then. Gracious. Oh, I can do that. Wows. Are you still with me? And? Did you hallucinate?
The thing that kept happening to me was I would be seeing, like, first of all, there's just colors like crazy, right? It's like colors, all kinds of different colors.
What colors?
Every color on the spectrum.
I would see like a white, hot light, and then I saw some streaks of red, but I didn't see every color of the rainbow.
Well, no, like I'm saying lots of colors and flashing. And then all these colors would be flashing, but then something would happen repeatedly where the flashing would get slower and slower and slower, and then for a few seconds, the flashing would go away and it would be completely light blue. Just all light blue, and I would get a sick feeling in my stomach like I was flying.
Things went very light blue for me.
The light blue is the weird part.
There was a point in the middle when I felt giddy, like I just started smiling.
Did you feel sick at all?
No, I didn't feel sick.
When I would fly,
I didn't feel like I was
feel
flying.
sick. But every time I would fly, I felt like I would enter into a watermelon, like I was boring down through a watermelon. In terms of it would be like green, and then it would be like pink, 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 and then it would start flashing again, and I would like come back to like, oh, you're just in front of a machine.
You flew through a watermelon.
And then I would go into the sky, and then I would dive bomb a watermelon.
I was
jealous. Flying and then diving into watermelons. That's what happened to me.
I didn't go that far, but I was happy for a nice little
It didn't make me giddy. It made me sick. I guess I don't like watermelons.
And there's more. All right, now we're gonna test an app called Illuminate. This is available in the App Store. You pay a subscription fee of $7 a month for it. Let's see, it was created by Bristol-based Tom Galea and Jay Conlon, who say that they want to make subconscious exploration more accessible than ever.
I like the sound of that. Here's how it works. The app claims to alter the brain's rhythms with a smartphone's flashlight, putting users into a state somewhere between a psychedelic high and deep meditation.
All right. Let me explore my subconscious.
There's audio that goes along with it. He'll be listening to that. I won't be able to hear it. When you're ready, give me the thumbs up. We'll lower the lights and I'll start it on the phone.
And then you can go second, unless my head pops off, and then you might not want to do it.
Yeah, and we'll wait until we're both done, and then we will compare our adventures.
All right, which one are you doing? Intense exploration?
I want it to be as intense as possible.
Yes.
Here we go, let's lower the lights. And beginning.
Get yourself comfortable.
Okay, get myself comfortable.
Close your eyes and then take a couple of big, deep breaths. In through your nose. And out.
This is going to be very boring for me. He seems to be enjoying himself.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Link.
Yeah, I want you to do that. And I don't want to tell you too much about it.
Yeah.
You gotta get in a comfortable place where it's like point blank blasted with that stuff. You have this urge to like open your eyes, and then once you get past that and you just relax into it, I mean, you really go into a meditative place. It's very similar to the first one, but better because it seems to be synchronized with the music. So, all right, are you ready for some intense exploration? All right, your journey begins now. Welcome back, fellow traveler. Remove the headphones and let's debrief on our journeys. First of all, I will say, if I walked in on you doing that, I would exit quickly. That was freaky. I couldn't look at you because I don't know if I got a headache from doing it or from just watching you afterward, but I'll let you go first since it's fresh.
It's so much more intense than the first one. I feel like I have seen the fabric of the universe. I feel like the universe pulled up its skirt. I mean, that's probably a bad, like pull the curtain back.
Don't go Dave Matthews on it.
I feel like the universe was like, this is who I am. These are my layers. And it would be this like intense, unbelievable the images were so fast. They were faster than my brain could process.
What do you mean? What do you mean images?
I can't paint, but if I was a painter, I could paint a million different paintings for you right now based on what I just saw. Like crazy detail and all this different stuff and bubbles and fraggles.
Fraggles?
Fraggles, no.
So we got some
Fraggle Rock,
bubbles.
fractals. And then beyond that, I would see a deeper layer that would sometimes reveal itself, and it would be moving a little bit slower. And then at least 7 times I almost started crying.
I didn't see any tears, but
No,
I was noticing that your eyes weren't completely closed. And I was afraid you were going to blind yourself.
And then I could manipulate what the images were. Cause I was like, this is like a dream. Cause there was these things that all these little images, and I was like, can I make the images numbers? And then they would become numbers. And I'd be like, can I make the images letters? And then they would become letters.
For me, I saw a lot of colors, and I had this sensation of traveling.
Oh yeah.
I guess the flashing, I don't want to explain it, but I just felt like I was in motion. And then it was more of the lights, different colors, dots and stuff. I didn't try to control anything.
I only did that at one point.
I got very relaxed, and then of course it changes at different points. And when it got really intense, it would bring up my energy. And then I would find myself going into more of a calm state. But I didn't feel like I was connecting with anything, because I think I knew in the back of my mind it was basically somebody shining a flashlight and going like this. You know?
There were a couple of times when I just felt I was in a pool.
At one point I felt like I was floating face down in like a river. So I was like traveling. I guess you try to make sense of it.
I think some of the sounds had this is like coming through water maybe, and I would be like, I'm in a pool and I'm coming to the top, and then it would just kind of fade into something else. On a scale of 1 to 10, the first one was a 3, and that was a 9 because I'm leaving room for other possibilities.
We have one more possibility. Let's get to it.
Before we do this last exercise, we want to remind you about the last quarterly collectible item of the year, the Rhett and Link plushies.
Yeah, you need what? If you need an emotional support plushie, let it be us, and they talk.
You got to sign up for Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by December 31st. By the end of the year, visit mythicalsociety.com for details.
All right, I'm gonna keep mine right here just to keep me company.
Okay.
All right, so we dropped $360 on this thing, and that's not including the second set of really cool looking glasses.
I mean, basically, it's just an old iPod and NASCAR glasses.
It's called Casino Mind Machine, created by a company called Mind Place. And we're gonna do a 15-minute session called Starlit Night.
I gotta tell you, after what I just experienced.
It's supposed to take you to a real tranquil place.
This is longer and more intense, and it's supposed to use other colors. Is this okay for the brain? I mean, I feel like I've already traveled the breadth and width of the universe. Am I gonna break through? I mean, I almost cried in the last one.
Man.
Something may happen to me. I don't know. I may not even be here. I may enter into this iPod.
You're gonna be fine or better.
Okay.
All right, who's gonna get it started? Because now I can't see anything.
I got it. Here we go.
I gotta remember to keep my eyes closed under here.
Here we go.
Did we make it? I think everybody in here is asleep. I'll say not nearly as intense of an experience as the last one. What would you say?
It was not a visual experience. About 3 to 4 minutes in, I thought, is this broken?
Well, there's music and there's the lights changed colors and it was subtle and there wasn't flashing.
It was almost like I fell asleep in a cop car.
Yeah. And I saw some greens at that point.
There's greens and blues.
Some blues.
But then something very significant happened. Okay, so this is gonna freak you out a little bit.
Hey, I'm ready for it.
Listen, last time I felt like I was going through, traveling, and this is like.
It was a trial.
I was receiving something else. And I received secret knowledge. I know y'all think it does make everything up, but okay.
Okay, I believe you.
No.
Tell us your secret knowledge.
No, so I felt like I reached the liminal space between asleep and awake, right?
Yeah.
Where these things start materializing conceptually, not visually.
Okay.
And the first thing that happened was I had these very strong images of NASA equipment somewhere, like on a planet. And then I was like, oh crap, NASA has gone someplace other than the moon. And then I was just like, oh, that's just Mars. But hold on, here's the thing. I felt like I received that knowledge directly from Mars versus just knowing it. I know that doesn't make any sense. Then the second thing that happened is I visualized a bathroom at a school, the kind of like tile covered bathroom that you would have at like Buies Creek Elementary School.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I was receiving knowledge that at this school that I was seeing, there is a body buried underneath the bathroom.
I cannot join you on this investigation.
I felt so strongly about this. I was like, oh, I have tapped into, it's a knowledge stream. And then what is it? What? Underneath the light blue tile in this bathroom, there is a body buried underneath.
Is it a child's body?
I don't know, but it's a body in the place where the
urinals are. Sir, you can't give us a description. We're not gonna be able to
I'm just saying, if you know of a bathroom that was constructed in a school, it's got light blue tile, if you go to the spot where the urinals are and you take a jackhammer, there could possibly be a body.
You're asking them to look for it.
And then after that, it just went back to lights.
And I mean, talk about the liminal space. Yeah, I wanted to go to sleep. That's pretty much it. I'm committed to being honest.
You have to. Okay. Between the two of us, who's the one that stretches things out?
I wasn't directing that at you.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was speaking for myself.
You just did this. I'm not BSing. I'm not saying I think any of it's real. I'm just saying that those were the things that came to me very, very strongly and significantly. I'm not saying it for entertainment purposes. I'm saying that is what happened.
I respect that, but I didn't get any messages from anybody.
Well, I mean, maybe you need to go in for another session.
No, I'm good. Maybe you want to take this thing
I
with
might
you.
take it home. I actually like that.
Go into more children's bathrooms with it.
Yeah, but if you need help with me, if you need me to help you solve any crimes, I'll just be at home with my iPod and my glasses.
I think I'm just gonna rip off the cord and walk around and be this guy forever.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Seeing that again for the second time, I feel like I really need to follow up and contact Buies Creek Elementary School and have them dig out the bathroom.
Yeah, because
to find the body.
The information did not get back to them.
No.
From that. What about the whole Mars base? That still hasn't come to light, but there's
it has. There's equipment on Mars. That's the only thing I was seeing. Just like rovers and stuff.
Oh.
Rovers and such.
Oh, that's it?
Not a full base.
All right. What are you doing? What are you doing?
ASMR. Shh. If you like ASMR, you're gonna love this next episode.
If you're awake, if you're asleep, it's even better. This is where we try ear cleaning ASMR from September 6th, 2018. Today we clean your ears. Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
The internet has more nooks and crannies than a polygonal English muffin. And one of the most niche, yet also most popular corners of the web is made up of ASMR videos, some of our favorite. You know about ASMR videos. They're basically the ones where people do unusual things to create interesting sounds that give brains of the listeners a heaping handful of happy tingles.
And contrary to what many people think, ASMR isn't just mindless ice eating and foam crushing being performed in front of GoPros and cheap microphones, though if you are interested in ice eating and foam crushing, may I recommend our ice eating and foam crushing videos. They're both great.
Yes.
So come with us now as we take a trip to the weird part of the internet. Now these days, ASMRists across the globe are using the greatest technology available to give your auditory cortex the tingle it so desperately desires. For example, have a look at what the girls over at Rapunzel ASMR are up to.
All kinds of scratchings.
Just because I don't understand this world doesn't mean that I don't love it.
Right, okay, between us, we have one of those really fancy 3D microphones that they have. It's a binaural microphone, basically extremely sensitive microphone. It's got a capsule in each ear. And so it allows you to basically hear sounds just like you would hear them in the real world.
So this experience that we're about to take you on is best had with earphones on. But so I encourage you to grab your earphones, put those on, or headbuds, or whatever they're called these days.
Usually earbuds and headphones.
But if you don't have them,
you mix it up and it doesn't matter. That's why we love you.
This is still gonna be weird, even if you don't have those. So let's get to cleaning some ears.
I'm speaking into your ear. And I'm speaking into your other ear. And of course we're gonna clean your ears today. And we want to respect your cleanliness. So we're going to put on our rubber gloves. Yes, we're just gonna ease our fingers right into our rubber gloves. My hand is so sweaty, so it's difficult. I've got one glove on. I can't get my fingers into my glove because my hands are just so sweaty because I'm so excited. There we go. Both gloves. I've won the glove race. I need some baby powder. Now, next, just relax. I've purchased this amazing ear cleaning kit on Amazon. I just opened it in your ear. Amazon didn't have another ear cleaning kit, so I have a dental kit. And I'm gonna start shoving this metal device in your ear. There we go. Oh, sorry. Watch out. I'm just rubbing the inside of your ear with this metal device. It feels great to you, I'm sure. You've got some ear tartar. You gotta really scrape it. I'm gonna scoop it a little bit. Just a little scoop. Then I'm gonna taste it. It's pretty good. You've got a really strange diet, I can tell. What have you been getting into? You've been a bad boy. Oh, look at what I've got here. I've got a ball of foam. You've been a bad person. For those who enjoy a more intense wax removal sensation like I do, there's only one thing that'll do the trick. Foam. I'm gonna shove it deep in the ear orifice. I've got orange foam on this side. Okay. I don't even know if you can hear me anymore, but there's foam all over your ear. Look at that. Now we're gonna just pluck a little bit away. Just a little bit. Okay. Yes, I don't understand. Just plucking out some foam. Your ear is covered in foam. Don't sleep on foam anymore. There's a whole piece. Okay. Now I'm gonna. Do you like that as much as I do? I'm a good foam plucker. Okay. Any good ear cleaning should always include a deep ear shave. There it is. Ooh. All right, next. I can't believe how much hair you have in there. We gotta do something about that, mister. That's right. A little hair trimmer. So impressive. Your hair is so impressive. Oh yeah, that's good. I think I got it all. Clean as a whistle, 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 whistle. Now this whole ASMR trend got us wondering, why isn't ASMR for your nose a thing yet? Well, now it is. Good question. Here we go. We're just putting your nose on you. Don't worry. Oh, your nose is so big. Wow. You know what? You need it. We're gonna place a head on you there, just because. Look at that. There. You look incredible. You're a complete human. But we gotta get something. We gotta get some stuff out of that big honker. I got some pinky chopsticks here. Yes. I don't know why we're using chopsticks. You gotta pull out the boogers. All right, we're pulling out your boogers. Oh, there's one. Wow. How'd you get so stuffed? Wow, really? Oops. Look at that. Ew. Salty. So salty. Oh, there we go. There it comes. What on earth have you been smelling? Have you been in some sort of industrial environment without a respirator? We gotta take it up a notch with this blue thing. Oh yeah, the blue thing. I think my friend is having some trouble penetrating. I think I'm just stuffing it further in there. There we go. Just relax. Keep breathing. Wow, that one was pretty weird. I'm glad we put it at the end of the marathon because
You're fully asleep.
everyone's totally asleep.
So it doesn't matter what we say at this point.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking maybe I'll just tuck myself in right here and take a little sleep myself.
And that does it for our big sleepy time marathon.
This is how I sleep. I sleep on my cute little hands.
Thanks for letting us hang out in your bedroom for a little while. We
Yeah.
really like it in here.
Yeah. Sweet dreams. We'll see you on Monday for the beginning of Good Mythical Summer.
Sign up now to get the newest collectible, the Belvedere the Cockatrice pillow plush at mythicalsociety.com.